All right, guys. So that was our first official look at Gawain in the official Seven Deadly Sins game. All right, now this is pretty dope. So this transition from Escanor with the like flame thing from Escanor and Merlin's ultimate into Gawain is super cool. I really like that. They put a lot of detail into that one because that is nice. That's nice. Let me watch that one more time. I don't know how they got I don't know where Merlin was in there, but okay. Damn, yeah, that looks good. That does look really good. Her model, her model, it might just be because the quality of the video, but her model looks strange a little bit. No, I think it might be because her tits are just like kind of out there with her petite body. But yeah, it looks a little weird, just the build, but I mean, the actual model looks good with the flames, and this looks like just straight up lava. That doesn't even look like fire anymore. That just looks like straight up lava. Okay, consuming. So this is an AoE, so we at least know that. Her ultimate is going to be an AoE, so we know that. I don't know where we don't know what her skills will be, obviously, but okay. Nice. Apocalypse Sophistible. Legacy of the Sun. Alright, not bad. Yeah, Gawain coming to buff the 4 Koa team. Let's take a look at the 4 Koa team. Not very good. We'll take a look at the 4 Koa team in right now, like right here, and then we'll actually go in game. I have it open. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear the background audio of the game, but I don't know. Either way, we'll look at the 4 Koa team. We'll see what they got going on right now. It's not that great. I'm actually really excited to see how they buff this, like this team. For being a sequel team to the 7 Deadly Sins, they did not do much with this at all. It could be they were waiting for it to really start getting crazy, the sequel. But I don't know. They really did not go as hard with this team as I thought they would have. I mean, we have Tristan, Lancelot, Percival. We're now just getting Gawain, so that will complete the roster of the team. But I don't know what they're gonna do after that. I mean, obviously we're gonna get different variants and versions of the characters, but they really, I really think they should have found some way to include Anglahad and Nas. I do, because this means that Donnie is not going to be a part of this team either, this specific characteristic, because of the fact that it literally is only for the 4 Knights of the Apocalypse. So that means Donnie, Nas, and Anglahad are just pretty much human team units, just strictly human team units. Well, spoiler alert, not so much Nas. Not so much Nas. Actually, Nas is going to get really crazy and become a really important unit in the game because of the fact that they will eventually become a fairy. So that's going to be crazy. Anyway, yeah, the team is just going to be filled with literally just these units. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do to Tristan and Lancelot and Percival right now to make them competent. I really want to know what they do with Gawain. I'm really excited to see the details of the character. I might do like a blind reaction to it. I might, just because I do really want to see what they have in store for this team. I do. I really do. So anyway, I might ask somebody around, like, just to do like highlights of the stream for me, if that's possible. I don't know. I'll have to see if anyone is down for that. But anyway, yeah, this team definitely, I'm glad it's getting fleshed out. It is time. It is time for it to get fleshed out. We do know that this Percival is getting an LR. What they will do with him, I mean, I couldn't really tell you. I would rather them focus on support for Percy. I don't think he needs to be a frontline DPS or support. I think in the back is where they should focus with this character. The weird thing about this Percy, unless they change how he works and what team he buffs, he does buff 7 deadly sins. When he gets his LR, I imagine they'll just take this out and replace it for Koa. It'd be really crazy if they left 7 deadly sins in there. It would be crazy. I don't even know why he has 7 deadly sins in the first place, right? Why does he have this team in the first place? That was just kind of stupid, but okay, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, when he gets his LR, they probably will just take away the sins, you know, sins team from his passive completely. Other than that, I mean, I like that he does have a defense increase. I do like that. Maybe make perseverance, again, like I said in my previous videos, maybe make it to where allies can apply perseverance. Make it where when allies do damage, right? Or I'm sorry, when allies take damage, they recover 50% and then they take 30% of allies' damage for them. Something like that. I think applying perseverance on all allies, even from the back, will be good. That would be super crazy. That would be really good. It depends, because it is taking damage for them. Maybe just rework how perseverance works in general. Make it to where all allies take, I don't know, 50% less damage and then recover 50% of the damage taken immediately. That would be good. That would be super good. If they just focused on the support for this Percy, I think he actually would be one of the, you know, must-run characters for this team. We'll see. We'll see. Because, again, they are going to be buffing the Light Percival too. So, remember that. I think they're just giving him a holy relic. I don't think they're actually changing the way this character works. I don't think they are. Or at least they didn't say anything. I don't think they said anything about literally reworking this character. But anyway, it is going to be nice to have him get a holy relic. What he'll do, not too sure. You will have to choose whether or not you want to go with Light Percival or do you want to go with Green Percival. You can't run both of them on the same team, so you will end up having to pick. It just depends. It literally just depends. Gawain, I'm going to go with human. I'm going to go with human for Gawain. So I think as long as you're able to run, but then Tristan messes it up. You might just run Gawain, Tristan, and Lancelot in the front. You might. That might be your 3 frontline units. Depending on how much they buff Lancelot and Tristan, that might just be your 3. Gawain, Tristan, and Lancelot on the front, and then possibly Percy in the back. That might end up being the team. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what they're going to do for Light Percival with his Holy Relic. Either way, buffing Percival is nice because he does have a really good roster of teams that he helps. Humans, fairies, and 4 knights. That is a really, really good, like triple team setup he has. Really nice. Really nice. So either way, I'm going to be happy because you can run him in events where you might need a light unit because you don't want to, I don't know, you don't want to trigger the color wheel, you know, for like Demonic Beast, Deer, or Supreme Deity. He might even really be good in Supreme Deity. I don't know. I don't know. He does have an AoE heal. Does it only heal on rank 1? No, or rank 3? No, it heals on rank 1, 2, and 3. Okay. I could actually see this, depending on the Holy Relic, I could actually see this Percival being a really good factor in Supreme Deity because he has this recovery factor, a part of his passive, which he grants to all allies. It's only for 1 turn, but I mean, it's better than nothing. He, you know, obviously increasing stats. Does he increase basic stats? I don't see any basic stat increase. Am I blind? Nah, just, I don't think he is. He's removing debuffs, which is nice. So whenever he uses 2 skills, they gain this. Okay, I could see it, right? You know, messing around in the Supreme Deity. I definitely could see him being an actual option to run, depending on how much they buff him. We'll see. We'll see though. The heal is nice. The heal is really nice. This is okay. He's not removing, he's not removing stances or buffs or anything like that, but it definitely could still be helpful. I don't know. He's definitely going to give basic stat increase to either 4 Knights of Apocalypse and humans, right? I don't think he's going to give it to fairies on his Holy Relic. I could be wrong. I could. Because of the fact that, he's a life spirit, they might just make it to where the next Percival that comes out is considered a fairy too. I don't know. It's going to be very, very interesting. And then finally, guys, I do want to just show my 4 Knights of Apocalypse team because I don't want people to get discouraged. 4 Knights of the Apocalypse is not in a good spot. This is what I would run. The thing is, Tristan is good. I would honestly say Tristan is still pretty good, right? The thing is, Tristan is going to be the main issue if you're trying to run anything other than demons, goddesses, and 4 Knights of the Apocalypse. So if you're trying to run a Naz or a Anglahad or even a what is her name, Isalad or something like that, who the pink-haired girl that's on his team, even if you try and run her, you wouldn't be able to with this specific Tristan because of the fact that he does not buff humans. He only buffs demons, goddesses, and 4 Knights of the Apocalypse. The next Tristan they release might do humans. I just don't think he will. I don't. If we just take a look, and then I'll wrap up, guys. I know this is pretty long. If we just take a look at the Tristans that they have already, he is still only buffing goddesses and demons, right? See, when a goddess ally, demon ally, goddess ally, he's not even buffing for Koa necessarily right here. So demon buffer, goddess buffer with the blue one. I hate that this site does this. I love the site. There's flaws. And then the green Tristan, this is a really good unit for Belmoth, by the way. If you're looking for a unit that's strong, he is actually a really good option for that. And then, yeah, look, goddess allies. It's just straight up goddess. There's not even demon allies being buffed with this one in particular. So we'll see. I am curious, how will they flesh out this team during the celebration? Won't be too tough, I don't think. I just really think they need to lock in with how they make the team. But yeah, it should be fine otherwise. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you are enjoying the content. But yeah, that's going to be Devin signing out. I will see you all later.